I'm Peter.
I'm Donald.
I'm Raymond.
I'm a real estate broker for the past 40 years.
I'm an industrial optical technician.
I'm a retired construction worker. Raymond is my baby brother.
I have two friends, Peter and Raymond, and we collect things.
If I looked up order in the dictionary, Webster's latest edition, you'd see Donald's name.
I don't consider myself a hoarder, I consider myself a book collector.
I'd say Donald has 75 ton, 2,000 pounds to a ton.
I'm Marie. Peter's my father. My dad, my Uncle Raymond, and Donald are like three peas in a pod. Between the three of them, they could probably fill the Tewksbury Airport.
And we have similar likes, dislikes, and unfortunately similar problems.
If you ask Donald, Donald will say my dad's house is worse than him. You ask my dad says Donald's house is worse.
Donald's number one. It's the only thing he's number one at. I'm number two, and I don't mean poop. And Raymond's number three.
I'm Sam, and Raymond is my husband. Donald does not believe that he has a problem with hoarding.
I would consider only 1/2 of 1/10 of 1% of stuff in my property garbage, and I can't even put a label on it.
I'm not a hoarder. Never was, never will be. I have a lot to do to get this house organized. My brother, same as me, we're both idiots. You can hit us with the same stick as many times as you want. We're just not gonna get the message.
I told Raymond that if he doesn't clean up his hoarding, I will have to leave the house. I would have to leave him and get my own place.
This is one of the toughest cases I've ever had. This is three men who are hoarding at various levels. They're each distinctively different in terms of their personality, in terms of their triggers, in terms of their motivation for change. This is a big job, a level 10 hoard.
My name is Matt Paxton. I'm an extreme cleaning specialist. These three guys are the definition of codependency. These guys have had a blast. This is what they do. They love it. It's who they are. The problem is, the party's over. We are at Donald's house. He's not really interested in participating right now.
Goodbye. Bye. Go ahead, Raymond. Go home. Be careful. Don't fall down my steps.
There was no intent for us to clean this house. Donald came out swinging. It is not even lunchtime, and I've been kicked off this property.
Donald has officially pulled the plug. We still have Peter, we still have Raymond who are open to this help, and so we'll move forward.
Hey, Sam?
Yeah?
Come on down, we'll talk to you. Yeah, in hoarding, you can't help everybody, so we're gonna spend our time and focus on the people we can help today.
The schedule's changed, the location's changed, but the destiny is not.
So lucky you, we're gonna spend more time here.
Awesome. Thank you, Lord.
We came over to Raymond and Sam's just to see what we could get done.
Metal scrap?
Yeah, metal scrap, it's good. It turned out to be the exact opposite of Donald's. Not only did we get in the door, but Raymond pretty much let us take everything.
Raymond,
Yeah?
there's already a dent.
How do you like that?
I want to see a bigger dent.
Okay. It's coming, honey.
Okay.
We got 2 crews at one house, we got 1 crew at another house, and we're running our trucks all around. Everybody, last day. We got to hustle, hustle, hustle. Not that we haven't been working hard. Not a whole lot of debating. This is going to be doing. All right? We ready?
Yes.
All right, let's go. We're standing somewhere we could not stand 4 days ago. How does it feel?
It feels awesome. I am very, very proud of you.
Raymond's probably 40,000 pounds between metal and trash. And Peter's were probably about 12,000 between metal and trash. But at Peter's, we have an entire moving truck full of donate. Raymond's, we probably have a half a truck.
There's an amazing crew.
It is.
Both family and imported.
Well, let us stress on the family. We're not used to having family that participates this much.
That works this hard.
It's an awesome thing, and we appreciate all the family.
These tears that you see coming right now aren't sad tears. They're joyful tears.
Peter, you've been a champion. Yeah.
Hey, Andy.
You've been a champion.
There you go.
Give me a hug.
Thank you.
You're a beautiful man.
You're very kind.
After you, young lady.
This is nice. Look how clean.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Raymond, look.
Whose house is this?
Yes.
Holy shit! They did the dollhouse.
Now you got some room to sit down, enjoy the fire, watch the TV.
Oh, I feel like I'm on a cruise.
Oh my gosh.
What room is this?
These are 3 lost souls. Men with good hearts, good intentions, who just wandered off the path. 1 is still wandering, but 2 have found their way back home.
I'm Merrill, and I'm a hoarder, a saver, a squanderer. I've overdone it a little bit. Now it's overtaking my life.
I'm Kevin. I'm Mel's husband. The inside of my house is a mess. I've tried to clean it up a couple of times, and I got more flack than I wanted to deal with. So I just basically, okay. Some people would say, how can you deal with her? I love her, I really do, and I want to spend the rest of my life with her. But she has to throw stuff out. There's no if or buts about it. She has to throw stuff out.
I woke up one morning to reality and said, I better get some help in here. It didn't hurt that we had some people asking us to get rid of the hoard as well.
If we don't clean the house, the code enforcement They can evict us out of our own home, and they can have us pay for the clean out.
This horde has really precluded us from doing a lot, and I don't wish this on anyone.
I'm Sharon. I'm Meryl's sister-in-law. Meryl is a hoarder. This really, I think, started after her mother died. And I think that was the impetus that really made her feel like both her parents were gone now, and she had to hold on to this stuff to keep that part of her alive.
Oh, great. No, that doesn't fit in there. 90% of her stuff is down in my basement, including paperwork, lyrics that she wrote because she was a singer, all kinds of things. I have everything. And I will admit, I'll be the first to admit, I could not bear to part with many of those things. Even her hair curlers, I would smell them and it smelled like her. And I didn't want to get rid of them. We could still function up here on the first floor, and then slowly but surely, I have lymphedema. It started to get bad, and before I knew it, you know, I wasn't able to climb stuff anymore. I wasn't able to put things away anymore. I wasn't able to do stuff. In 2008, I needed to sit every, 15 minutes every 2 hours. And the trial court said, nah, you have to be in totally good health to do this job. So, bye. I must say, I hoard clothes. I have mounds and mounds and mounds and piles of clothes. I'd come home with bags and bags, and how did I feel when I got home with that? I felt like Christmas had come. I felt snuggly wiggly, and it was really good. It was sort of a high, you know, it was like a high that chocolate gives you, but it doesn't last. $100,000. That's not including the mortgage on the house, and a second mortgage on the house.
We live paycheck to paycheck. If I was out of work for 2 weeks, we would just be like a funnel, just going straight down the tubes.
Over the years, my husband and I tried to step in and help them out financially, a considerable amount of money at different points.
The second mortgage, lovely. Oh, and it's late.
And, you know, it sort of became where we realized it was not helping their situation. It wasn't changing it. Meryl called me desperate. It was like Thanksgiving, and it was really cold, and her heat didn't work. And so she wanted a pretty considerable lump sum that she told me she had found a de-hoarding agency, and she was going to hire them.
I said, I got to get rid of this hoard because they're trying to kick our asses out of the house. I need 15 grand. Can you at least just give us that?
And so we gave them that money. And come to find out, she didn't use that money to de-hoard the house.
My brother and I had a big blowout on text. We went back and forth, and things were said and things weren't said. My brother and I have been estranged now for about 3 years. We haven't talked. We haven't seen each other.
I had a long talk with Meryl about a week ago, and, you know, and she was starting to tell me about things she's hoping to find and then keep. The list was getting a little long, and I was pretty adamant with her that, you know, this is your chance. This is your last chance, Meryl. If you don't take this and really clear that out, you're done.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm Corey Chalmers, an extreme cleaner that specializes in biohazard and hoarding. Meryl, how are you doing so far?
I'm still upright.
That's good.
Little anxious, little excited.
Good. That's to be expected. If you weren't, I would say something's wrong.
Our goal is not to get rid of everything.
Right.
It's to get rid of all of the extraneous stuff that is making your house unlivable.
We're going to be pushing you pretty hard, but at the end of the day, it's because we want you to have a safer house. Your family wants you to have a safer house.
What we don't want is for code enforcement to come in, decide what they're going to take,
and then
put a lien on the house, throw you guys out, and then you've got a whole other problem on your hands.
Yes.
I'm concerned we only have a short window, and this week she's turning 60, and it's the beginning of a new decade, but it's a new life. I feel like it's a fortuitous moment, and I really want to remind her, and I'm blunt and going to be the pusher, saying, we want you to focus on is the relationship, the memories. We have pictures at our house we can give you that maybe you
None
need.
of the memories I have.
Well,
sorry.
But I want you to focus on the relationship that you and Kevin can have when you can sit down together. Our family can be together in your house.
I know. That has nothing to do with that, though. A couple of VHSs ain't gonna do any of that. Don't worry about it. Just a couple.
I'm just a little concerned about us moving forward.
I would add on to that because, Aunt Meryl, I know I can sense the tension that's coming up in your voice. I understand, and I want you to know we're leading with compassion of, like my mom was saying, the difference between things and the difference between things that truly embody who you want to be moving forward.
Yes, but you have to understand it's okay to have some things. I don't want to have nothing. I want to have a few memories that I can hand and hold, and those few memories are not going to take up a lot of space. They'll probably take up a box.
So we're off to a great start because we're all on the same page. Corey, what's our plan?
We're going to bring things out under the tents and stuff for right now to start sorting, start learning what you think of things, how you make decisions, so that we can kind of build off that to make a bigger game plan. Any other questions?
Nope.
All right, well, let's get started.
Okay.
Cool.
What's the percentage that you and Dr. Zazio talked about earlier?
A very large percent.
Uh-huh.
Very high, like 96-ish, 7-ish.
90, yeah.
Okay.
You picked the middle number, 95 to 97, but I'm happy with 96.
Okay.
So think about that. 96 out of 100 items that are going to come across this table, you need to say,
Get rid of
go.
it. Yes. My husband says yes. I'm not really crazy about it. Okay. That we can get rid of.
Oh, perfect. Trash.
What are you doing with this?
This was my mother's, so this is gonna be a little tough. I don't need it. I just want to say goodbye, that's all. Okay.
Have you said goodbye to your mom?
I'll never be able to say goodbye to her completely. I'll always miss her, always. But
Well, of course, of course.
just wish she was still here.
We know that there are a lot of Meryl's mom's items in the home. So there's a lot more to come. There are going to be some difficult decisions to make. I'm really worried the process may slow down. If this is something that you feel connects you to her, it's okay to keep it. You're doing really good. Isn't she doing good? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, then
I'm glad you took a moment, and I'm glad that you could get real with this
I'm glad
and feel what you needed to feel.
Yep, I'm good.
Your kitchen feels pretty open, by the way, I must say.
Does it really? Without that
You
in
wanna
it,
see
I
it?
bet it really does.
You want to see it real quick?
Yeah.
This can do one of two things. It can make a hoarder feel very exposed and scared, but it can also make them feel very happy, and we need to see where she's at in this process.
Holy crap. Oh my God. Oh.
Well, I'm feeling really proud that that Meryl has made so much
Ditto.
progress and that there's space. But at the same time, it really makes me refocus like what was underneath everything. And now it's dirty and I don't want people I love living.
Well, they're very good. They do clean.
Like
they do
this.
the best they can at cleaning
You're missing the
place.
point. Listen to what she's saying. She's
How it got to
referencing
this point,
what
you
you
mean?
were living in.
Right.
I'm very uncomfortable being in here by the dirt, and I don't want you living that way.
I know you
So
do.
I want you to live in a clean place. You deserve that.
I know, I should. You're right.
I am very proud of my wife, what she did today. I'm just seeing what the repercussions is tonight when everything settles in her mind, and see what tomorrow brings. If she's the same high-spirited person as she was today. I'm hoping or praying that she is.
Oh, that's the one! Oh!
What?
The yellow one, the yellow one.
What is it?
This is a picture, the first picture when I went out with Kevin on a date, you guys. Kevin took this of me.
You guys, let's stop. She's having a hard time breathing, so let's not kick up any more dust. Unfortunately, keeping Meryl in the middle of everything where she feels like she's in more control ended up being a detriment because she breathed in a lot of the dust that we were kicking up and she started to have a hard time breathing.
Yep, how do we do that then?
So we had to take a break, get our set medic on it, and give her some oxygen. Tomorrow we're gonna have to be a little more careful, so we're gonna check in with her first thing and see how she's feeling. We have to be very mindful that she is in poor health.
Meryl, I found something really important.
Oh, gosh.
Look at this.
Whose is that? Oh, my God.
It's your dad's. That we don't want underneath piles of junk, right? He served our country. So I'm glad I found that one. That one's important.
That is very important.
What does this mean to you, Meryl?
My poor dad, he died so young, at 48. He never got to enjoy his grandchildren, never got to enjoy anything, but I'm so glad that we have this as at least something, you know.
Yep.
This is very nice because I forgot, that's right, Daddy, yeah, Daddy served all right. Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Wow.
For the past few days since I've been here, it's been all about laughs and smiles and hugs and support. And I'm curious, Sharon, how you feel about the financial investment that did not go the direction that it was supposed to.
Frustrated. And I was shocked when I pulled out the folder and it was 2.5 years that we paid their mortgage, and then we finally said,
enough is enough.
Yeah.
You were given money that was going to the cleanup. What about that piece?
She gave us a big check. She gave us a $12,000 check or whatever it was. She did. We intended to use it just for that. And then they were saying it was going to cost even beyond that. And I said, oh my God, you know, so.
$12,000 to filling up your house.
Yeah, but it was already full at that point. It wasn't really, we didn't spend it on any more hoarding stuff.
Sharon, I'm watching your body language and I can actually hear your breathing get harder.
Yeah.
And I can see you getting really tense.
I'm getting uncomfortable talking about all this and I'd like to stop.
Sharon wants to fix things. She doesn't want to dwell on things and she just wants to move on once they're fixed. Emotionally, there was a lot going on for her.
I still don't think she really, gets the message. There is an excuse for everything.
Oh my God, that's worth money. That's worth money.
Okay. I feel like we're back at day one.
Yeah, I know. I don't like, well, that's because I'm getting inundated. It's not working for me.
Would you rather people not give you stuff to sift? Because I feel like right now, it's looking like the 2 other bedrooms are going to stay hoarded by the end of the day tomorrow. That seems to be the update around here.
Well, the way I'm looking at it right now is it doesn't matter. I'm not going to be able to use a lot of it anymore, and I'm not going to be able to do much anymore. I don't think we're going to get through them all anyway.
tomorrow we have a big checkoff list. So we need to finish the master bedroom, we need to rip all the carpeting out of the living room and get that wood floor exposed. We need to get down into the laundry room, make that functional, and we need to clean up the den, which is where her cable access and things are that she really needs to get in. So there's a lot to do and not a lot of time to do it.
So, first time ever in 21 years have I seen and heard of somebody in the middle of the night get up and box things up and throw them in the dumpster.
Yes, I did.
So that is quite impressive.
Very
nice. Never have I heard of anybody actually initiate, which is such a good sign because when we leave, that's what you're going to have to continue to do depending on what's left over.
Yep,
okay?
I know.
So we're ready to move forward.
Okay.
I say we get at it.
Yes.
Okay?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Home sweet home. Ooh.
Holy moly.
It's a real kitchen.
Look at these counters.
Wow.
Walking into the house, I just visualized all this weight coming off of Meryl's shoulders.
It's free. Magnificent.
I was excited for them. I was just truly excited.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh,
Oh, it's
look
wonderful.
at.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Look at it. It's
Look at this.
beautiful.
Wow.
Oh my God, that's so wonderful.
So inviting.
So that's a new bed for you, Meryl.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my God.
You're welcome. So do you want to know a number on what we got rid of?
Yes, I do.
So
I do.
because you were so good at letting us remove stuff, you let go of
wow.
15 tons.
Oh,
So
that
think
is-
about that.
That is unbelievable.
You guys are going to be a little disoriented for a while, okay? So we have aftercare lined up, as you know. I have an appointment already scheduled for you, and our aftercare coordinator will be working on an organizer so that you can get the rooms that have not been completed, completed. Okay?
Wonderful.
You know, my husband wasn't with us, but he was in spirit, and he sent you this birthday card.
Oh.
And he wants you to know how incredibly proud he is of you, and he can't wait to come and see the house and
Yay!
and be
That would
here
be
in the home
wonderful.
with you.
Thank you. I'm glad. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's wonderful. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, thank you. Dear Meryl, it's a new day, a new year, and the possibilities are endless. Hope it's as amazing as you. Happy birthday. Congrats on emptying out the place. I'm proud of you taking this on. Love, Marshall. I love my brother. I'm hoping that this mends all the fences a little bit, and then we can start moving forward, and it's going to be, you know, like a brand new day.
I'm Dale. I am 53 years old, and I am a fabric artist. I grew up in Anderson, South Carolina. It's a little county near Greensville. My claim to fame was doll making. I made fabric dolls. I started out as a collector. Some things I've collected, I collect them just because. Became just a part of my lifestyle. But at this point, I'm collecting everything. We have a yearly inspection for the units, and my apartment didn't pass because it became fire hazard for one thing. And I've been here for 30 years, almost 30 years, and and I had never had that problem before.
I'm Bernard. I'm Dale's brother. Dale's apartment is very cluttered. Between the bedroom, dining room, there weren't too many places to sit down.
My youngest brother had seen my hoarding, and he promised that he was going to help me. But I denied him. This is my home. I could live the way I want to live it. I would stay in bed for 2 weeks at a time because I didn't want to face the world. I think I became very depressed with myself, my life. I wasn't working. I didn't like my social environment, and it was almost like an addiction. I started collecting stuff to satisfy my ego. It became like a food junkie wants more food, totally out of control.
Working with Dale was a whole new experience for me. It opened my eyes to an issue that, you hear about, it exists, but I never knew the extent of it.
My grandmother was like that. She was like a collectibles person. And I think Dale inherited that.
I couldn't get enough of these found objects. So it virtually became a store and within my house, but I never went out to do anything with them. So it just piled up.
So welcome. We're at the top of day 1. And what the main goal is this morning is to empty the house of all items except for furniture. Any loose boxes.
I'm Christina, and I'm a organizing consultant specializing in the chronically disorganized.
Once things are out, the maids will go into the house and start cleaning your space so that you can have a wonderful rest tonight and feel what space is like.
I feel nervous and I'm scared.
So Dale, once we have things in categories, you and I and Dr. Moore are going to walk around and we're going to start purging.
And if you get stuck on anything, Dale, if you're having a hard time with anything or struggling, I will be there to help you sort things out, to think things through, and we'll work together through this.
Excellent.
Right now, Dale seems excited but nervous, which is normal.
Okay, let's go.
I think it's probably going to be pretty emotional to see everything taken out of his apartment. Even though they're safely in a different room, it still might feel like he's been stripped of a lot of really personal parts of his life.
The slats for the bed frames can go.
Great.
This can go.
That can
and
go?
the printer, the printer can go. The microwave can go.
This is good.
The stereo equipment can go. Perfect.
One category.
Oh, my fake Chanel's. Oh, my fake D&Gs, okay.
Okay, so what you're telling me is the key.
Yes,
Okay,
I
so
locked
safe,
the key inside the safe.
So what are we doing with the safe?
Oh, you know what? I would love to have it because it's a fabulous safe.
But the key is in the safe. Now let me just.
Well, so I can go to the locksmith and have it.
And how much is that gonna cost? Okay. You like?
Ah!
It's okay.
Oh, you guys are the best. I love men with muscles.
I think this is a moment that we can figure out what our strategy is with trash. Any bag like this.
Not trash.
Right, and then there's a book in here. So what we want to do is. Well, we want to put the book with the books.
I need a book
okay,
right now.
wait, let me see. Wait, Dale.
I need my book right now.
Okay, fine.
Because these are one of the fear factors, because within this book is money.
In this particular book?
In this particular book.
Fine, let's do this.
So that's why.
Okay, open the book. Take out the money. Keep the money and put the book back in the thing.
See, I don't see it.
Okay.
So hopefully it's in the bag.
Okay, but wait. Where
And
did this?
it's in the bag. As you will see.
You know where everything is coming from.
$100.
Okay.
Dale had plans for that $100 bill, and he had put it in a special spot. And he knew where it was as soon as he saw the certain bag and the book. Who knows how many other valuable possessions are kind of tucked away in there, maybe in places that he's forgot about.
Christina, dearest. It's broken. This is like, you know, it's a lithograph.
Okay, let's talk about this. This was probably under a lot of stuff, and they probably found it broken. We're finding so many abused, beautiful things, just tossed and shoved. So you're gonna see what you've been doing.
I'm totally being worn out by this process. I want to go to bed immediately.
There'd be something wrong if you weren't freaking out at points during this.
Oh, I'm totally ready to stop.
You asked for this. So I'm going to push you as hard as I can push you so that you're going to find your way, but I'm not gonna push you to break you.
No idea that I was living in such mayhem. No idea that my life was so, excuse my French, up.
And I don't want you to get confused with things that might look like this is what you might have seen. You might have seen this, brand new.
You're calling me
and then
crazy.
this was coming
I'm
under.
not crazy, dearest.
Okay,
I'm not crazy. Bottle tops are minor.
Okay, but
But
you're
if
not.
I see something that is very prevalent in my life, like that lithograph, and it's ruined. And I mean, you're right. I have a lot of things in my house that are ruined.
Let me just.
And I do not need one more thing ruined.
I understand, but I want you to take responsibility. If that lithograph was so precious to you, and it was very important for you to keep, why did we find that in the pot on the bottom of the pile? Because we did not find that on the top of the pile.
Dale has both depression and compulsive hoarding, which are mental illnesses. Our gut reaction when we see a situation like this is to get rid of the possessions. And in fact, that can do more harm than good when you're moving too fast.
No, this is just an example that I don't want to make, because I'm already broken.
Let's just.
I mean, even though I'm acting stronger, I'm broken though.
Let's just bring it down and focus on the storage, but we need 5 minutes. We should just have 5 minutes.
What I'm hearing you saying is that these are more than possessions for you. And
exactly.
And that you're feeling like pieces of you are being taken away. And that's really hard and that's really emotional. So you do a wonderful job. But
I want to ask you.
Your job is
Oh,
to
wait a
work
minute.
with.
Where's this stuff going?
Nothing. No, right here.
Oh, okay.
But you're.
Can I?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's tricky because you work with a wide array of people, and your job is to clean out their living spaces and help them get more organized lives. My job is to work with people and change people. And so we can work very well together.
Absolutely.
But it's just different because, to find that right balance.
But let's talk, because I am listening to you.
Yes.
Okay. And if there's a point where you say no, no, I thought I was ready and I'm not.
Yeah.
We don't do it.
I just have to be realistic with my feelings and my emotions, so I can process this somewhat correctly.
And you're bringing up really, really good points, Dale. This is a mental illness, and it brings up emotions, and it requires long-term treatment. And so, we're just getting you started here, but we want to do it at a pace that is healthy for you and that is going to give you the most benefit.
Do you think Christina was upset that I got kind of feisty or?
No, I don't think so at all, Dale. I think that she has your best interest in mind.
Dale was upset quite a few times with me, but that's normal. And I don't take it personal.
Well, I don't want to think that, I'm bitchy, or, I can be bitchy, but I don't want to think I'm a bitch.
Dale's temperament will determine where we go tomorrow. But I have some concerns.
If I don't do this with fine-tooth comb, I'll be at a dumpster tomorrow. I didn't tell them to throw that away.
What are you looking at?
She's not paying attention. Someone has to pay attention. Isaac, why did you throw this away?
Which one? You tell me. This here
Yay.
What?
You want this back in?
Dale,
I sure do.
What exactly is this?
It's an old ironing board.
Ironing board?
Wait. Dale, come here. We have to be very careful about asking too much of him without the proper treatment in line, because otherwise you're going to leave him very emotionally exposed.
Go ahead, girl. I mean, I don't want to be here.
Here,
I
where?
totally don't want to be here.
Be where?
In this room.
Okay, so where do you want to be?
Way far away from this.
Okay.
What's up, Big Papa?
Good
to see you. Good to see you. When he called me in New Jersey, like, you know, I would like for you to come up, and I knew I couldn't. And at the last minute, I said, I can't. And then when I just pulled up just now, I could see that glow back in his face. I haven't been upstairs yet, but whatever's done, he's happy, and I think I can see the difference in that.
Oh my God!
Wow.
This is amazing.
But you did a lot of work to get here.
This is amazing. If I don't continue this process, I'm giving all your permission to kick my ass.
What we did over the past few days is a short-term solution. Dale needs treatment moving forward, or I imagine that he's going to slip back to where he was. I think this can be a great starting point for you. You're going to have to be the one who makes it happen by using the tools and the resources that we're going to give you.
I really, really am looking so forward to it.